All right, this is E for MarketWizards.com and eMiniWizard.com. It's about 10 minutes after 11, New York time, where they're going to get some snow and ice. And I'm in sunny Naples, Florida, where it is 75 to 80 and sunny, not thinking about snow shovels. It's the 18th of January with a reminder. Use risk capital you can afford to lose if you're playing this game. Risky business. All right, going to wrap up a couple of things here, and I'm going to give a little tough love because we need to. First, let's just review this chart. In one of the previous videos, I had shown you how I'm going to anchor this widget and then say, realistically, we're always a step behind unless we understand next potential resistance. So all I did was took the interval size that we had already had, and I said, realistically, we need to move it up one above our current highs because we don't know that the high is in. And based on the interval size or the step size, we'd have to assume that this new target could be available. And that's just below our 69.75 target. That's an important idea, and I'm an educator. Okay, I try to share and I try to help you guys, and I help to show you. We don't hold back a lot. We try to give you as much info as we can, and the ideas that we have over the years tried to share with you. And Zeke is my right arm man. Without Zeke, I don't know what I'd do. Absolutely super duper. So this methodology works. Now we can recalibrate that. I use this to show you how most traders are always one step behind. They're always just working off the high, and they're never thinking about potential support and next targets. And this method works as good as any that I've come across. And when you combine it with other ideas, like our model, that's our weekly model, already known where the areas are. It was our daily. We said 66 back end, but we still have a 69.75 target. Make sure you're paid 65.66. So here's the fast chart, 2 minutes. Here's the 5. Has been racing up. That's Globex RTH value. And here's a 5-minute chart. Globex. Here was our 15. You can see we got some air now. Tremendous support right there that is held. 52 we said we were going to use as our pivot. So that's still support till broken. Actually, let's put this back on the 30. Haven't looked at that in a bit. You can see the power of this chart. Ahead of ourselves, yes. But squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Great morning. Anybody that's played for morning after trend day, congrats. And those of you who didn't, please learn from it. Trade is one of the better trades in the book. Don Miller came up with the idea. I do not have authorship to that idea. That's certainly one of the best ideas I've come along the scene in a long time is morning after trend day. So wind's still blowing in the direction it was yesterday. And today we can honestly say, yes, it is. All right, so here's something that I want to talk about for a couple minutes, and then I'm going to leave it be with you guys because I need your help. There's certain things here I love to do, and you know me, I don't hold back. And I'm saying this with tough love because I love all you guys, as you know. But somebody let me know yesterday that their boss had actually paid for their subscription, and could he come in here too? Because he had been passing along the ideas to his boss, and I guess his boss likes him. So that's tough for me to answer because you know me. I try to help as many people as I can. But my question is, first of all, you do realize that you guys have signed non-disclosures and agreeing that you're, participating for yourself as an individual, and you're not going to share stuff. You're going to keep it confidential. So it pains me when I have to talk about these things, but I do. It's not fair for you guys who, stepped to the plate and invested in learning from me, and for me to feel like I'm getting taken advantage of. I think what I offer, come on, anybody that takes these ideas seriously day after day, you know what we can do. And I don't think that the entry investment for you guys to come in the room is egregious. I think it's more than fair. I think I should be charging 2 or 3 times what I charge. So I'm going to put it on the table because I don't want to hold back ideas. But if I feel like I'm getting taken advantage of and people don't respect that, and I'll let you know what my boss says. Your boss doesn't run this room. I do. So I'm not mentioning names. I'm not calling anybody out other than to tell you what my policy is, and I don't want to hurt the room. The easiest thing for me to do is just shut the room down and say, fine, I'm going to keep my stuff to myself. Come on, be fair about this. So enough said about that, and I hope you take that to heart, that, doing the best I can to share what I've learned in 25 plus years of experience. And it has not come easy. Enough about that. So you let me know whether your boss wants to play ball here or not, and then I'll make some decisions accordingly. All right, anybody playing short side? We've got morning after trend day, and I've got primary trade. Typically will end by the end of the morning session. If you want to take this to the next level, this is our resistance level, then obviously we can continue to do the same thing as we've done before, saying, okay, so that's next resistance. And this is now our fighting box, and this is now our support box until proven otherwise. If we get below this 59.5, 60 area, then of course we can say that, all right, we've abandoned the top box, and now the next support box is back here at 55. We said today earlier that if 48 got broken, that was an aggressive stop for yesterday. If that got broken, then the upside was available, and it still is. If you've had a good morning, don't get complacent. If you have made your VIG for the day, don't need to do anything. 65 was today's T2. WT4, we said 69.75, missing about 1.25 points from that target. We go to any high today. So let's use next resistance zone. Evidently, we're going to have to use 72 to that 75.25, last year's high. And so far right now, the 51, not quite 52s that I'd said is our pivot, is obviously our midday support.